Hi, everyone. I just wanted to jump on here and give three simple, easy things that you can do as a small business to improve your social media. I just want to say quickly, I'm not a professional, but I do help some local small businesses with their social media. So, my three tips are be social, be appropriate, and collaborate. So, what I mean is, social media is a social thing. You don't just want to post pictures of your product. You don't only want to talk about your service, but talk about you as a company and how you interact with your community, um, what kinds of things that you like to promote. Um, you can talk about local events happening in your area. You can talk about, um, if you've won an award or all sorts of things. I help manage a local restaurant, and I like to talk about things that are happening in the community. I like to talk about when we support schools or we donate food to firefighters. I like to talk about it's a family business, so we frequently have pictures of family members and employees, and all of those kinds of things are really helpful. It's also helpful if you are social in commenting and liking other people in your community's efforts on their social media. Um, so, the second thing I want to talk about is being appropriate. What I mean by this is there are different types of social media platforms, and it is important that you are um, delivering content for each platform. What I mean by this is a huge thing that I see a lot of people doing, and you can kind of tell that they are. Not used to posting on their social media is I will see people put URLs in their Instagram posts. If somebody is looking through Instagram and they see a URL in the description, there's nothing they can do. I mean, they can type it in, they can try to copy and paste it, but it won't be clickable as a link. So, for different social media platforms, you need to post differently. For Instagram, if you wanted to share a link, you could share a link in a story, or you could make sure that you have a link tree associated with your account. Um, uh, so, a post that is appropriate for Instagram might not be appropriate for Facebook, might not be appropriate for Twitter or Snapchat or whatever other new platform is going to come out. And then, lastly, the third thing I want to talk about is collaboration. If you are doing something with maybe an influential person in your community or maybe another business, you want to make sure that you're, talking about each other. That way, your audience grows by getting their audience involved, and their audience grows by getting your audience involved. And this kind of ties back to the whole idea that this is social media. And you just want to make sure that like if you're posting about an event you did and there were other companies there, it's very easy to tag those companies, invite them to be collaborators. um, every time that you do that, it makes your audience wider, and that has the opportunity to grow more people looking at your company. And then ultimately, the goal is that you're providing content that's interesting, and that way they follow these accounts, they look at these accounts, and then that's when you slip in what you're actually selling. This is a marketing tactic, and I had learned about it a very long time ago in a small class that I had taken. But I find it helpful, and I hope you find it helpful too. Bye bye. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments.